Good morning and welcome to this Holy Saviour Church Wednesday reflection. A few days ago I was in the garden trimming our pampas grass and removing the dead leaves in preparation for the new flowering. Reaching into the middle, I came across what looked like a bundle of grass, and wondering how it got there, I pulled it out and found it was a very small bird's nest. You could see it's for itself, made of grass and small twigs and all woven together. It is lined with some feathers, and inside there are the remains of what was a very small egg. This little nest reminded me of creation and God, who in the beginning made a perfect world, the land in its continents, and the seas dividing them each according to God's command. And God created all the animals, creatures, and the birds of the sky, each and every one. The bird used what it needed of that creation to make a home, albeit a temporary home, in which to give birth, and left to be recycled back into the earth. The question for me is, has mankind done what that bird has done? We can say that we have created our own home here, yet we still have with us those who are homeless, people with no place to call their own, who are surrounded by empty industrial buildings. We're very much involved in the reproduction of mankind, giving birth to an ever-increasing worldwide population with a need to be fed, in countries where food is difficult to grow, where there is drought and nothing to drink. It is evident that mankind has used God's creation for its own purposes, and sometimes we've used it well. Unfortunately, that has not always been for our benefit, nor yet for the benefit of the world, because now we have created heavy commercial lorries pumping out diesel, and a growing number of cars causing the same pollution, where people find it difficult to breathe such air. And we will have to admit that we have created climate change. We've created a climate of melting ice and rising seas and unusual patterns of weather. In so many ways we have advanced and continue to do so, but is the price we are paying and will continue to pay a price worth paying? Or should we be making much more of an effort to respect that God-given creation, and to acknowledge our responsibility to put it right, to put right that which we have made? We have been freely given. It is our world, and we have abused it. Can we respect ourselves for doing that? What kind of world will the next generation live in? I want to finish with a poem by John P. Reed. I count God's blessings, one by one, the moon, the stars, and the rising sun, all God's creatures, great and small, the wonder of nature, we are blessed by all. Then along came a man And what do we see? Forests destroyed and polluted seas, air pollution, blackened skies, a world that is dying, the end is nigh. The hymn I have chosen for today is All Things Bright and Beautiful. May the day be kind to you, and may your God go with you.